So hello, in this video I'll share our first impressions as we arrive in Montenegro, and wow, we were really blown away, and you're going to get a real sense of just how beautiful it is. I'm also going to take you on a short tour, boat tour of the Kotor Bay, so you can see from the water, you really can see the scenery, you know, the mountains coming down to the sea, but also the types of properties, the houses, apartments, the land that's overlooking the water. So as you're thinking of investing in real estate in Montenegro, or maybe just visiting and thinking of renting an Airbnb, you'll really get a sense of the types of properties there are and the scenery. So if you're ready, let's jump in. We are on a journey to find real estate deals in places of utmost beauty. Entry-priced luxury properties that are undervalued or deliver high short-term rental revenue, what we call Blue Vista properties. We've bought, sold, renovated or leased high-end properties or land in stunning locations around the world. Come with us as we explore new locations, develop new projects, explain our methodology, and share the learnings along our journey. So I want to start just with a map of Europe, and you can see here Italy going down, and to the right of Italy you see the Adriatic Sea, and Montenegro is located just south of Croatia there on the Adriatic Sea. If you see where Rome is and you just kind of cut across, you'll see where Podgorica is, and that's the capital, and there's the main airport, and that's where we're going to be flying into. So we're going to be coming in, flying down, and going into Podgorica, where we're renting a car, and from there we're going to drive down to the coast, along the coast, and up into Tivat. So here we go. So from the airport, we're driving down towards the coast, and we passed first, and we were really impressed of how beautiful it was. This is Lake Skadar, the largest lake in southern Europe. And we passed the lake and then keep driving down towards the Adriatic Sea. And then we're going to hug the coastline and drive north. And it gives us a great first sense of the type of scenery you have, the beautiful views. And you can see here the mountains just coming straight down. It's really green coming down to the water. We're driving along, and we arrive and pass one of the very famous locations, which is Sveti Stefan, which is this small island that just juts out. So you can see here just the type of views from the car. And Sveti Stefan is private hotel now. It's part of the Aman Hotel. And the beach on the left of the access to the island is actually public, and the little one on the right is private. So then from there we drive and keep driving up the coast, and we arrive and pass the town of Budva, which is really happening in the summer. It's, you know, a big tourist destination. We drive up north towards our destination is the Bay of Kotor. So here, this kind of double triangular shaped bay with the mountains around, and we're going to go to Tivat, and in Tivat, particularly Porto Montenegro.
So we arrived at Montenegro. Here we're in Porto Montenegro. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. The sun is setting. You can see here just all the new construction in the distance, the yachts. We're going to head out to the water side. It's really beating our expectations in terms of just the sheer beauty of the place, the scenery. It's been a lot cleaner than we expected, in fact. So I'm just going to walk down here to the water side.
So Porto Montenegro, the primary investors in the beginning, they identified that there was a strong demand for berths for yachts and boats around the Mediterranean, and they decided to create this world-class marina. And it would allow, you know, investors, outside investors, to benefit from long-term capital appreciation of waterfront property. So this is the Airbnb, we're just walking out, that we found in Porto Montenegro. You can see here the view from the balcony of the bay with the water. It was really beautiful views. And this is just walking right out. So we decided, okay, let's go and take a tour to get a better sense. So walking right out of Little Airbnb, you can see the mega yachts here in the distance. There are nice little restaurants and bars. Very beautifully manicured and clean all along the water side here. And so we headed down to this little place that rents right there on the water. They rent boats, or they'll take you on a boat tour. And we thought, it would be a great way to get a sense, rather than trying to drive all around this bay, is to see it from the water. So this is it. This is the company we selected, Kotor Polar. So we were right here. We were staying actually right here. That's one of the shots you could see right onto the water. Got out. This is in Porto Montenegro here in the city of Tivat with the whole yacht area. So we walked out and came to the water side right here, and this is where we're going to take the boat. And so one of the great ways to try to see and get a sense of an area when you have water and you're looking at waterfront property is we figured we'd go on a 3-hour boat ride just all along to to see. So if we just kind of go back a little bit again, so we see the whole bay and just show, where we're going to be going. So you can see here again here, Tivat with Porto Montenegro. So we're going to come out with the boat, cut through here. Here you have the new Niki Beach right here in Rorovici. And then we pass, and this is an area, and we'll talk later about the selection of areas in terms of real estate. This is Kravici here. There's some interesting areas up here. We'll speak more about that. And so we came out in the bay, the Boca Bay here, Bay of Kotor to Boca Bay here. Herceg Novi, turn around. Here you have Porto Novi with one only hotel up through here. And then City of Perast down here towards Kotor. Just to give you a sense of this is just the scenery you can see with the mountains just coming right down. So Kotor, back out, coming here, and then back. So that's it. That's the plan. So let's hop onto the boat.
Remember when the silence grew so big it pushed a hole straight through the sky? The ground beneath us caved in every time. So God, hear you cry.
So off we go. Just rented a boat. Gonna go off in the Bay of Kotor and explore a little bit. Sorry for the wind. Beautiful day here. This has been so much more beautiful than we expected. There's still some snow up on the mountains, and we're down in the water. Just the bay is stunning.
So here you have the houses along Krasici. You can get a bit of an idea of the type of real estate, the apartments, the Mediterranean style, but also some very modern architecture style on a slope. Also some plots of land in the green, all overlooking the water. So an area we're going to talk about a bit later. This is pretty cool. It's these submarine tunnels, and they're built in the 60s and 70s by the Yugoslav army, and they have these rocks above, so you can't see. Spy planes and satellites couldn't detect them and see them. So this is the one and only resort, and it's a really luxurious resort on the Herceg Novi part of the bay, and it's connected to the Porto Novi. And Porto Novi is a big area here with this hotel, but there's also residences you can rent, restaurants, bars. It's connected also to the marina, the D Marine Porto Novi Marina. And you can see here some of the residences with their own little kind of private beaches. So really a luxurious development here on Kotor Bay. And now there's these cool little islands or islets. This is Sveti Đura, also called Sveti Đorđe, or the island of St. George. And it's a Benedictine monastery from the 12th century. And then if you keep going, you arrive at Our Lady of the Rocks, which is a Roman Catholic church with a little museum attached. And there's a legend that the local people found a little icon of Madonna and Child in the water, and since then we're throwing rocks in the water and it built the island. So that's the legend. This is Perast, medieval city, one of the oldest cities here on the bay. You know, beautiful architecture, little waterfront restaurants, population 250, 300, you know, if you don't count the tourists. So beautiful little town, worth exploring. And then if you continue down the bay, you arrive naturally in Kotor. So here it's really one of the big tourist attractions. It's a fortified city built during the Venetian period between the 12th and 14th centuries. Lots of, you know, historical monuments. So this was the end of our boat tour, and then we headed back after being on the water, really getting a good sense of the area, of the landscape, of the scenery. So we went to the yacht club, a beautiful place. We were staying in Porto Montenegro, and therefore we had access to the yacht club. You can see here the huge pool, palm trees, the view, just a place to go after exploring in the morning and go and relax.
The ground beneath us caved in every time.
So we're here in Niki Beach, absolutely stunning views. This is on the side of Montenegro, close to Krasici here. So it just opened a couple days ago. You see behind me just Kotor Bay. Back there with all the mega yachts, Porto Montenegro, brand new development, stunning. And the mountains in the background, just really beautiful. You can see definitely that there's a lot of money coming in. I think the mix between the work that has been done in terms of creating more modern areas for, you know, more luxury shopping, higher end restaurants, people coming in and building, you know, beautiful homes, and just the fact that 30 minutes drive, you pretty much are in most beautiful places. Like right from here, 30 minutes, you're in Kotor, the old, you know, UNESCO heritage, just beautiful old town. You know, 20 minutes, you're in Tivat and Porto Montenegro. Drive another 30 minutes, you're down Budva, Adriatic coast. You got the new development, Luštica Bay, which is beautiful. And this all here, you can see, this is the Luštica Peninsula that goes all the way over there. Some beautiful little restaurants by the water, little seafood restaurants, some pretty beaches. So really been massively impressed. You have in the background Porto Montenegro, which is the yacht club area. They just built with all the nice restaurants, nice hotels. And then it's just, Tivat airport is right here. And you just drive around, it's 20 minutes. And then Krasici starts. So here we're at Niki Beach, which is just opened a few days ago, just to kind of show what you have here in terms of more luxurious international offering. And you can see here, and it moves into where you see all those houses down there. That's Krasici and this whole coastline, and then across over there, if you can see, is that's Erceg Novi. Okay.
Well, I hope now you can understand why we said wow. First impressions in Montenegro, we were blown away. So if you liked the program, just click the like button if you like this video, or if you're interested to find out more about real estate, investing, not only in Montenegro and other places, but right now we're focusing on these opportunities in Montenegro, make sure you click the subscribe button. In the next episodes, we're going to share the locations that we selected after looking at the different options where we think it would be the best locations to buy and invest in real estate. So more to come. Stay tuned, and we'll be talking to you soon.